Hello, everybody. This is an APK News special report. I sat down with one of the jerkers from Overrated Inc., known as CC, and he's going to explain to the movement, as I spoke to him in this interview, about why he shut down the Jerkin Movement page. Everybody, take a look at this interview that I had with CC. CC, thank you so much for joining us. A lot of controversy is being spiraled all over today in the Jerkin movement, about the shutdown on the Facebook group page known as the Jerkin Movement, of course, home to almost over 1,400 people on that page. My question is, why did you shut the page down?
I actually wrote this down. The main reason to shutting this page down was everyone was more focused on the page than actual dancing. Like, people would be like, oh, I'm underrated, you guys don't support me and all this stuff. But really, in the end, they weren't putting in any work for them to be known or anything like that. Another thing is, I feel like the page was just holding Jerkin from greatness. Like, I think we deserve more than just a jerk page. We deserve the world's views on what we do. And the page was just holding us back from that, because if you notice, everybody was just sharing their videos on that page, not outside the page. So if you think about it, we were just one big secret society that nobody knows about. And I think we deserve more than that. So I think it's time for a change. And I think that was a big change so far. And people don't like it so far. Some people do like it. But I think it's something that needs to be done.
A lot of people in this Jerkin movement, there's a lot of people who are asking, saying, why are you worried about it? Do you think it's going to solve anything? Because, nowadays, when people who are in this society today really does not like the fact that they want to hear the truth, but they try to hide it, and what's your response to the people who wants to try to hide from the truth about it, and they don't like the fact that they trying to try to in order to sabotage to make them feel better?
Well, if I didn't care about the Jerkin movement, I could have easily just left by myself and done my own thing. But I care about the jerk movement as a whole, because it has really impacted me and my life. It has really changed everything in my life. It's changed how I think. It's changed how I dress. It's changed my friends. It's changed everything. So I think this is something important. And, so I think it's important. I just don't want it all to go to waste, because I can see a bunch of, there's still my niggas and everything, but I just see a lot of little kids on that group just playing fun and shit. I mean, jerking's supposed to be fun, but you're not supposed to be putting people down, saying they suck, saying all this shit that just isn't necessary. So that's another reason too why I shut it down.
A lot of people are saying, what, I agree with you with this, a lot of people in this movement lately are being just totally disrespectful, especially to me, because they don't see the fact of, that people are taking this movement very seriously, to know that it's supposed to be fun, but you're not encouraging people, and you being too competitive to the point where you hate the person. And, I want to go ahead about what's your opinion on Insanity game, Insanity's game, because he's competitive and he likes jerking. But do you think that for what he said back in October, saying that the hate feels out the jerkin, do you agree with what he said in that, really? Because
I could see where he would be coming from, but the way he said it, I don't think it's true. Competition is a really good thing in everything. It's just not dancing. In anything in the world, there's going to be competition. and competition will make somebody want to get better. But when it comes to the type of competition where you're like, oh, you suck, you can't even touch me, that competition, that is foolish, in my opinion.
My final question is: do you think this shutdown will bring effect? Will it be like a wake up call for this movement? Because a lot of people are still not clicking to the fact of, like they're thinking that, oh, he's doing it because you're mad. You're doing this because you're not getting no respect or recognition. But really, you're just trying to wake up the people's minds in the movement and trying to hopefully get a better sense and idealing of what you're trying to do.
I feel like some people it's gonna help them, some people it's not, because some people are so attached to that jerk page. Like, people are inboxing me like, why did you do that? Like, I love that jerk page. And I'm trying to explain to them, and it doesn't make sense to them because they just don't see it from my point of view. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that jerk page wasn't helping us at all. It really wasn't. That's all I can really say.
Well, I can agree with you on what you're saying. Hopefully, a lot of people would actually wake up and realize why you're doing this, and like a lot of people are.
Oh, I have another point too.
Go ahead.
I have another point. Another reason I did that too was because I feel like if people actually go out there and like jerk, then just stay on a page for hours just talking about jerking, they would get more stuff done. Like, if you notice, people were on that page every day just talking smack, not doing anything. Like, they would talk, but they wouldn't do. All this, I don't know, man, it's just stupid. Like, I can't believe I didn't realize that till now. Like, something just clicked in my mind. I'm like,
and it took you a while to understand that.
Like, I noticed all of this stuff, like, for a while now, but it just didn't click in my mind. I was just like, wow, this has really been going on for a while, and I haven't done anything about it.
My final question: do you feel sorry for the fact that you should have taken care of this more sooner than it is right now? Because I've been on that page for myself for quite a while, and a lot of people have disrespected me for no entirely reason, just because they have a misunderstanding, a misconception of what I was trying to do for this movement. But instead, they just want to undermine what I was doing for this movement.
Yeah, I just wish, like, jerk pages weren't even, like, created, to be honest, because I feel like that's what kind of put jerking more down. Mm-hmm. Is mainly because, just mainly because of that. And yeah, I do wish I did it sooner, because I think we would have been doing more better things. Like, the page kind of like makes us more separated. Like, it all connects us all together as one, like, network, but it's just like people are all clicked up and everything. Oh, we're better than you. Our state is better than you. My crew is better than your crew. My footwork is better than your footwork. I'm King of Dougie. Oh my gosh, on that group, there is like 1,000 King of Dougies. Like, what the fuck?
Well, excuse his language, everybody, but he's really speaking the truth about it, and something. Well, this interview, of course, has turned into a special report now, because now you said some really good points about it, because a lot of people really need to know about what you have said, and nowadays people in this world who are just too into trying to get famous. And like for me, like, I don't care if anybody watches this or not. I don't care. All right.
That's another thing too. That jerk page has even impacted myself. Like, I feel like I'm not getting support, and it shouldn't be like that. I should just be dancing. Not caring what anybody thinks. But that page just keeps me in the back of my mind. I'm like, why aren't I getting any support? Like, I'm doing all this for all these people. But I really don't think it should be like that. Like, that thing just changed my mindset also. Like, it's just not me going at everybody else like they're wrong or anything, because it's done things to me also.
Cece, thank you so much for joining me on here today. I appreciate your company on this Monday. I really appreciate it. A lot of people know, especially on this Veterans Day, there's many veterans, especially jerker veterans, such as, Kid Soul and also HB the Mac, and plenty of people who've been in this movement, but they've been trying and trying and trying to work hard to be known, to just be and just have fun. But the problem is more people won't have that chance because all the BS that's been going on in this movement, and it should have been addressed a long time ago, before when there was a lot of issues in the first place about it. So you have to wonder.
It's just that nobody had the freaking balls just to say it. That's about how I feel about it.
I've been trying to say it too, but at least for about 3 years. And a lot of people have been undermining me, disrespecting me, just because they don't like the fact they want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep this movement alive. For your behind. For your sake. And y'all gonna disrespect me. Get out, okay? This movement is supposed to be fun. You don't like the fact that what it's about, then you can leave. And you can join a whatever group or whatever, anonymous. Well, anonymous is cool, but you can do whatever you want. But we trying to do something good. And you're trying to kill something good, get out. Just get out.
Yeah, man. Oh, shout out to the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm praying for you guys out there.
Yeah, we're gonna
shout out to Joe.
That one. I'm pretty devastated about that. So we're gonna do a news. Be on lookout for that. This week, we're doing the news special on the Philippines movement, showing videos mostly on jerkers out in the Philippines who are suffering of this devastating storm that we've witnessed on November 7th through the 8th. And my heart goes out to the Philippines movement. Shout outs to Jerker Joe and the rest. And that's all for this APK News, interview apparently, but now it's turned to a special report because he's spoken the truth about why the Jerkin page was shut down. And we'll have more on the latest on the Jerkin movement earlier this week on the new version of APK News and also on RTV television. In the meantime, that's all for this edition of APK News Special Report. I'm James APK, speaking with CC from Overrated Inc. For right now, take care. May God bless each and every one of you.